Yeah. So, hi, good morning, everyone. So, today I'm going to show you. Now I'm audible, right, everyone?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
So, today I'm going to show you. My screen is visible also, right? So, the some today I'm going to show you something that will change the way you write code. Okay? It is called Cursor AI. I think everyone already know about the component tools that called Cursor AI. So basically, like different organizations have already used that, already starting use that Cursor AI. So it is Cursor AI is a smart coding. So think of it like a VS Code, but it is a VS Code plus VS Code and AI brain in together. It's one. It is not just a Salesforce product, but they are built on the top of the in the Cursor AI, the build that AI on the top of the Cursor AI tools. Okay. So why it is better than normal tools? Basically, the normal uh, normal basically the normal tools only help with one file at a time, but Cursor AI reads your whole project at once. It understands everything, each and everything your project. Okay, then help you write, fix, and explain any code. Okay, for your new, you have to build your new code, or if you have any existing code. Okay, so suppose like, imagine uh, you hire a helper. Okay, suppose who has already read every book in your life. So you just ask them anything. Then what is the result? They answer immediately, right? So it is a instead of just suggesting one word, it read your entire project and write full class, full trigger or test classes, and also the test classes percentage and above 90%. Okay, so if so now the it is built on the VS Code. I have already told you the AI brain. Okay. Now, if you see on my screen, AI model, person ID, and the tool model. So, what is the AI model? So, what is AI model they are using? These are the engines. If you see the GPT-5, Cloud Sonnet, okay, these are the engine they are using in the Cursor AI, and you don't see it is built, but it is doing all work in backend. And the Cursor ID, basically the editor, it is read whole. Its read helps to read your whole project before you put your answer. And the tooling and tool calling MCP, it is basically the cursor connect to the outside world. Like you can connect your GitHub or any other tools like Slack or anything. Okay. So now, uh, so main thing is like the agent mode. The next slide is the agent mode. We need to like, this is the very important things. Okay. So Cursor has four models. You need to know when you use which one. Okay. So think of like if you are driving a car, and suppose you don't drive at a full speed everywhere, right? So somewhere you slow down, somewhere here the traffic, okay, and when you have to see the highway, then to your speed up, right? So same idea here. So first is the arcs mode, okay. So arcs mode you use this when you want to understand something, okay. You are not making any changes. You are just asking question. For example, you open a Apex class that someone else wrote previously, okay. You don't understand it. You type, suppose, what does this class do? So cursor read it and explain it briefly. No file are touched, nothing are changed, okay. And the second is the plan mode. Plan mode is now you want to build something, but you are not ready to write code yet. So you want a plan first. Okay. Suppose you write, I want a trigger on like account that prevents saving if phone is empty, like that. How should I like approach this? So that prompt you give him. So cursor gives you a number of steps, step by step plan. You need it, and you say yes or no. Only then the cursor proceed the result. This saves from your like big mistake before you like deploy your code. Okay, if your approach is wrong, you catch it before, and like any code is written. And most important is the agent mode and the debug mode. So agent mode, basically this is the where cursor actually does the work. It creates file, write code, save everything. Suppose you write after reviewing the plan, you say go ahead and build it. Okay. So cursor, what to do? Like cursor write the trigger, adds comments, and follow your rules and save the file. So all in under a minute. So have you any question yet? Whatever I told you, you understand, right? Everyone?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now last thing is debug mode. It is very important. You know that we have write a like multiple line of code, like 2000, 3000. So main thing is when the code is break, right? So we need to debug that code without like going to the without like any hesitation. So something is broken. Your test class is failing, right? You don't know why. So you just say, my test class is failing, fix it. So Partial AI, everything know your project, like everything, like every metadata, each and everything, you know. You no need to like explain this line is like broken or something. Just he checked and he fixed it. Simple. Okay. So the main golden rule here is always start with ask or plan B. Okay. Never jump straight like to agent, because agent is if your mode is agent is right, like he is right immediate and deployable. Okay. So before you start, you just ask mode, go to ask mode or plan mode. Then you can write a code or go to the agent mode. So next is the main important thing is like rules. So rules is very basically, suppose let me ask you some questions. Suppose when you are a new developer, join your team, suppose, okay, what you give them, on a day. So your manager is coming and give them some document, right? It say this is how we, the name of your class, like actually this is how you write your trigger. Always use the trigger framework. Never hard coded IDs. Always write test class with the 85%. So that's rule given by the manager, or that whatever project we have to work, they are giving you, right? So that documents your team rule book. So then Cursor AI, you can give that same rule directly to the AI. Okay. And that movement every single time Cursor when write code, it follow those rules automatically. You don't have to remind it every time. Okay, suppose you have a suppose 40 member, like 10 or 15 member teams. So they are all are right Apex code or some LWC code. So you need to follow the same rule. Okay, so and you are using the cursor AI. So when you are asking or write a code, then eventually it's the same way the AI write a code. So it is like a helpful for the, like one way it is right. So never like anyone like knows that the code is like either one way it is writing. The three type of rule here. So basically the project rule, user rule, and the team rule. Project rule specific to one project. Okay. Example, suppose all Apex trigger must use the trigger handler framework. So always add a comment on top of the each method. Okay, that is the project rule you are given. So the like anyone when you write a code, the cursor AI follow that rule and write same way the code. Each and every code they are like always add the comment, and whenever you are write trigger, so trigger handler they must handle add the handler.
Sorry, Rakesh. Just I have one questions. Can I ask?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Oh, so this Cursor AI can review the any written code based on this logic, whatever you have seen. That means we are setting those low rules that
Hmm.
according to these particular rules you should write the code. The
Hmm.
same way with the same rules,
Hmm.
can they review any existing code?
Yes, yes, yeah. So
Okay.
same, yeah, they are like given. Suppose you are giving some rule for the existing code. Okay, so what you have to do? You have to mention. Suppose like I have shown you, like suppose this is a Cursor AI platform. Okay, so when you are writing a code, so mention the name, like which Apex class you want to like implement on the same room. Okay, so mention the at the date and the code, whatever Apex code you have to do, you have to follow that rule. So then name of this class and the given prompt that please please follow that given rule whatever we have set in our rule book. Okay, that way they are like resolve your apex any apex any apex problems you got, right?
Hmm.
So that way you can do everything. Okay, you are set like a separate way, separate like 2 3 rule you have to create in your cursor area. Okay, for one for the new Apex class purpose, or you set one for the previous Apex class whatever you have already wrote. Okay, you have got, right? Hello.
Yes.
So now, and user rule. So next I have to go to user rule. So user personal preference across all projects. Suppose example, always explain coding like code suppose when write test class, always including both positive and negative scenario. So user rules are different user purpose you can set your rule. Okay. So then it is follow the user. And the team rule. The admin said this. Everyone on the team must follow. No one can override them. So this is the very powerful big for the big project where consistency matters. So then you can add the team rule. Okay. Now everyone understand that rule, or have you any question here?
Yes, Rakesh, I think you should go ahead.
Okay. So now the MCP connectivity. So MCP connectivity we already know. So like let me explain what real example. Suppose your cursor is very smart consultant. Okay, but this consultant is setting a closed rule. They can only work with paper you bring inside the room. You understand, right? If you want to them to check your GitHub code, you have to print it and bring it to here. If you want them to read your Jira ticket, suppose connect with Jira, you have to copy paste it manually. Okay. But now imagine like suppose you give a consultant a phone. Now then they can call GitHub directly. They can pull up the Jira ticket like manual on themselves. Okay. They can check your Salesforce all without doing anything. Okay. So you can connect to your Jira or any other platform where you have to save your user story. Okay. So it is like they are directly connect with the Jira and they face that all the story and develop like automatically. And next is the TDLC capacity in the technology delivery lifecycle, the user story to deployment. So TDLC basically the full journey of build software, the developed requirement. Suppose we have a requirement, so you send manager like suppose your manager send an email and you need to features where sales team get notified when like suppose high value opportunities close, like something like that. So you paste your email to cursor and type write user story for these features. So like in a minute they are creating some stories and get back to like it is and also if you after that if you write a prompt like create a data model or diagram, so he needs to read he like same way like he do that one. So and the build, if you write suppose apex trigger like suppose a user story, if you write after that you write a like apex trigger on this user story, then cursor will write a trigger and like deploy it. After that, their testing deploy mode. I have already told you they have some module like model like arcs develop mode and arcs mode and other the mode like plan mode, debug mode, and agent mode. Then you are using that mode whenever you build it. And so key capabilities. What type like cursor can generate all that things. So suppose you are writing a code, okay, LWC component, Aura component, flow, object, validation rule, page layout, everything, each and everything he can do. be able to do all that case classes. OmniScript also. I have also like generate like OmniScript that it's great. Like they are using better integration procedure. If connect with API call, like suppose you are connect with API call, so then they are using. So very smart. He's very smart, and um, before you write, he thought how you like how you want, so like what you want. So that is the main thing. And like if you want to like generate some templates, so everything he did. No need to like go ahead and write a text code or go ahead of object. So that is very good. And now I'm mm, so uh, I'm going to that part. During the start, I am suggest you everyone to like when you start, please everyone on this code in the real project. First, you think set up your rule file. Okay, suppose you are set up rule file for the new classes, or you want to rule set a rule for the previous classes. Whatever you have to change. Okay, so first you can set your rule, then you can go ahead to your next step. It is save your like it is save your like because if you not save that rule, then that is very good. Like if you save that rule, your rule book, that is in the future, in your future that project, you can understand in straight line method they are writing code, each and every code, that naming convention or any hard code, so all that it is solved. Like no need to worry about the code and no need to go to the check the code. So that is the good things of this Cursor AI. Okay, always, and I have already told you always plan mode and Ox mode you have already used. Now I am going to show you some live demo, so you have better understand. So I'm going to show you. Everyone see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you see
Yeah.
the portion and the like a VS Code, I have already like same way you can connect your org. Okay, like connect your org or authorize your org or connect your project, same way whatever you have to build in VS Code, right? So then that way you can build. And if you see there have some project, we have already built project and component, and it is a agent. If you see here some agent mode, plan, debug, and ask mode, if you whatever you need to set there here. Okay, and if you go to setting here, you, you have to like set accordingly your setting. And one more thing here, rule. If you see the here is the rule you set for your project. If you go to new, then if you see that select the project rule, user role, and GitHub. Suppose you have a rule set in your GitHub, connect your GitHub and paste the you can use that rule from your GitHub. So it is also a new features are adding. Okay. So now I am going to set first rule. Okay. So I have a rule. So I have already write a rule. So you see, I have some rule. Write that way. Okay. Whatever rule you have to event. So you just write that way. So easy to understand the cursor is. Okay. Every rule you can like point up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to better understand. That is a like AI suggest. You can whenever you whenever you write a rule, then you just divide it that way for your rule. So copy that rule and just go to you want to ask for the you paste here, okay, and just ask please add this rule for this feature. Cursor AI generate the rule. Okay, if you see that cursor have their file and they are creating one rule. Okay, keep it. And if you go to rule, if you see here, they are adding the rule. If you want to open it, if you see that rule will be given here. Okay, that way you can set the rule. You want to set also here like new project rule, and you can paste your rule here. That way you can also do it. Easy way to give that rule here, and you just write a prompt. Could you please make a rule on that project? Okay, they are setting the rule. Now, now I'm just writing one thing. Paste. Suppose I am write something like here. Write a validation rule that ensures the upward infinity amount is always a positive number and cannot be zero or negative. Please deploy it to source or you just put your right prompt, everything he do yourself. Because when you write, before he already know your project, where the project, what the object was all that. Okay, now I'm going to opportunity object. I'm going to opportunity object. See, go to validation rule. You see, he already create a rule. The validation rule. Okay, and also the error message. If I am test create, to go to any opportunity. Test. Amount, if suppose I am amount, suppose minus 35. You see amount must be positive, zero, negative. So he do everything, whatever you give him here. Suppose I am testing with the flow. Suppose create create a record triggered flow on account that auto creates a related contact on account creation and deploy deploy it to those. Just go ahead. He fetch because even he fetch all the like metadata on the record trigger. So then he fetch because he deployed, right? So before you deploy, he fetch everything, the component, like that. In a minute, like, he create a flow. If suppose any error is coming, then he also resolve that. So deploy that in that name, flow is created. If I'm going to flow, so you see you already created that flow. So here flow is created. That flow is created. Very particular flow is created. I am testing one thing. Like suppose I am creating one account. It is activated. If you put like big flow, suppose you are put your prompt for the screen flow, that's any record trigger flow or schedule flow, they can do also. So, again, suppose I am going to create one account test account. Save it. If you see that contact also be created, right? If you see that contact be created. Okay, that way I'm trying to one more. Suppose I'm going to one LWC component. Okay, I will create LWC component that displays a data table on the account record page showing fields, name, phone, list. It, it to search. You see here LWC component, and you see whatever rule I have said, it is mandatory to past vector is DET. Every like class or every component, when you write any name, then he naming convention DET. You see, previously also in the text class, sorry, in the flow or whatever we have to do, like in our validation room, can also keep all if it's deployed. Okay. Now if I'm going to going to account. Okay.
Hi Rakesh, I have a question. Uh, so I was just
Yeah.
asking that I want to write the code or flow means structure, but don't want to deploy it direct to source. So
Yeah, so you just no need to write the deploy here. You just first see, because here are the files. You go to files, each of the files, then you can decide if you want to deploy. Then you just write to deploy. Before, suppose after writing, you just write here prompt before deploy. Please ask me yes or no. So then he asks you to deploy or no. So then
okay,
yes, then you deploy. If you know, say no, then deploy.
okay,
And
thank
just example, you have your own prompt, you write your own prompt your own way. What how you like control the AI your own yourself. Okay. Because GenAI, that means GenAI means it's how you like like what so like how you like how you control your AI. Suppose you control AI for four people's work in a one AI work work like a multiple people's. Okay, so then you just ask your own way and you just control your AI your mm, for your prompt, whatever you like want. So that's
okay. I got it, got it. I was just want to know that if there is any configuration to handle
yeah, yeah.
that deploy.
No, no,
Okay,
no.
okay, yeah,
Just
yeah.
ask to it is a
Okay,
because that AI, Cursor AI is already know your project. I have starting of this like training, I have already told you that
yeah,
the VS Code top of the VS Code they have AI brain they are involved in. Okay. So he know everything your project. No need to explain that you can go. It is my object. It is my custom object. He know everything, each and everything. Okay. So that way you can do. Okay, and name the DET account record. So, so DET account record here. Just it. You see that the data table is coming. The data table is coming. So that way you can do each and every like each and everything for Salesforce, whatever do your manually, so you can automate. Okay. And so last thing is the how you install it. It is a you if you go to like suppose you are going to AI uh, AI the Cursor AI platform. You can download it, but it is not a free. But when you start, uh, you are connecting with your Gmail. Okay, so sometime if free for this version, and this pricing, like suppose you have purchased it, it's $20 or $60 something like that. Okay. You can that way download and install it. Go through all the things you have to. So that's it for my site. You have any question? You can ask. And stop share. Stop me sharing. Have you any question or anything?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, Rakesh. I had a question. Can you like talk more about the like what we can do in the Salesforce? Like, of course, Apex and Aura components and LWC. Like, can we also do layout changes and like other changes like validation rule or those kind of changes which we normally do through UI? Yeah.
So like whatever, like you want to create new layout or whatever.
Yeah, create new layout and also like make changes in the old layout, like make some fields.
Yeah, you can just, I have already told you, right? So whenever you start your project, your AI Cursor AI already know your layout, which layout is connected, which record type. Okay, so you already know. You just go ahead and give your prompt.
Okay, so we
I
can do
am
that.
Yeah, and you just go ahead and put your prompt that I want to use that I want to change my layout for remove my layout for opportunity record page and create a new layout. That's it.
Okay.
You know everything. Do not explain everything, anything. Just write your prompt. So best, you the prompt is main important, because if you give the wrong prompt, so if you suppose you give the wrong prompt, they can also ask you, so what type of that they are giving some option, so then you can select it. But uh, best way you to give right prompt before you think. So you not, I have told you previously that not go to directly agent mode. First you go to plan mode, plan, then you can write that same prompt. Yeah. So that is the best practice. And also given the rule, set a rule.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, means actually, I have a question that now you have created LWC and asked to deploy it, and again, you have means if you give any command like add it to the account record page layout,
Yeah,
so
he can do
we
also.
directly
Yes.
add,
He
or
can,
no need to go to edit page and add.
yeah, he can do also everything. If suppose you want to, suppose you have to create one component. Suppose it is a model pop-up. Okay, you need to deploy your account page as a button. You can also create button and deploy it at your any list view page or the detail page. You can also do.
Okay.
Yes, everything. No need to create, go to manually. It's a very powerful tool.
Okay.
Already, I have told you already. Yeah, yeah, Hassan.
Hi, Rakesh. So I just wanted to know, can we create fields or make use of cursor to edit existing fields in Salesforce as well for
Yes,
a specific requirement
yes, yes,
while doing the development?
yes. We can do. Create a custom object, create new like a custom object, or edit the custom object. Can do, because he know he like cursor know about the metadata, right? In your
Right, right.
so he know about the metadata, he go there and edit it easily.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, Rakesh, so I believe we can also update some custom metadata record as well.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Everything, in each and everything.
After suppose after inserting some records, can we undo those records? Like if I want to delete them,
Yes,
for
yes, you
instance.
can do
So we
everything.
can undo any actions after performing it.
Yes, everything.
And is there any kind of version controlling? Like, can you
No,
go back
no,
to version?
no.
Okay.
Nothing. You are dependent your prompt. How you give the prompt to AI. Okay. Right, if you give the right prompt, he can do everything. Because he already know your project. Everything, you just need to go ahead to the prompt.
Even in code, we cannot do the version controlling.
Sorry, version control.
In codes, like when you're writing some codes or any flows, can you do version control?
Yes. You can, if you want to like put some comments about please create a new version for this. Okay, and you can do a new version of clone that also can do.
Okay.
Everything you can do because yes.
Yeah, hi Rakesh. Actually, from our company also, we are using this kind of tools to face the metadata and we can work on it. So accordingly. So my main question is like we can work with multiple or and I mean in simultaneously. But is it possible or this is only for the single or like I mean they have a like kind of package or
You are using a VS Code, but like that way. Suppose you are we are using one org, right? So you can do also like when you work with the one org. So then why you have multiple org? Suppose you want to remove that org and you can like connect the different.
Okay.
That way you can do. But in the VS Code, you only connect one org at a time, right?
Right.
You connect your multiple org, but when you work, then there are some or only one org.
Okay. Yeah. No, actually, thing is, we are also using these tools. So actually, they are we
Suppose
can connect multiple orgs.
yeah, I'll just explain you. Suppose you create a project. Okay. In that project, you have add one or again you
Yeah,
create
in VS
another
Code,
project.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But again you are creating another project. So there you have to connect other org. So he know your so Harsha know your project and all. So whenever you connect any org, he can know which org that like it is used for the project.
Right.
That way he know.
I mean, which metadata we want to use and
Yes.
which
He know.
work we want to deploy. To
Yes.
work.
Whenever
Yeah, actually,
whatever org is connected that VS Code or Cursor AI, he knows.
okay. Yeah, sure. Actually, our tools is like we can connect multiple org and whenever we want to work with the metadata, we can choose the org and I mean these are connected for multiple org, but
Yeah, but
we want to work, we are select and according to we can.
yeah, that way that is same thing in the Cursor AI. If you connect in multiple org and when suppose you are working on a like working you are not working in a multiple org at a time, right? When you write Apex code for the particular org, then you can do for that for only for that org, only for that project and all, right?
Yeah, it's got it. Thank you.
Anything else?
Yeah. Hi, Rakesh sir.
Yeah.
So I have a question like, can we use cursor for doing DML or customize the custom metadata type?
Yes,
got-
yes, you can do everything. I have already told you you can do everything for your own way, but your prompt is not wrong. Your prompt mean your prompt. Prompt, if your prompt is correct, then he can do everything.
Okay. Okay. If
Because
yeah, so DML is also able to perform using cursor in custom metadata type.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You can connect your you can also suppose you write a code like connect I want to connect my Salesforce with some suppose like out of the like suppose the other org or something. He can create also connected app testing, also do everything. Everything he can do.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm. So you just use and it is a like sometimes it is a free free version have, so you can use that one, but limited. You can use that. Just go ahead. I think you better understand how it is used. Yeah.
Yeah. So, can we create our own MCP server in Salesforce?
Yeah, but I'm not sure about it because I'm not testing it yet. You can do. I think we.
So, while working in a project, suppose that we have multiple MCP servers. Suppose that we have also connected Salesforce. Along with that, also we have connected Slack or GitHub. So
Yeah, you can. I have.
it will impact the project that we are working, because while giving the prompt, multiple MCP server may be activated.
But you need to give the right prompt for the which
Yeah,
MCP is
yeah,
used or
yeah, correct. But sometimes I have seen in many projects while working that multiple MCP server get activated.
yeah. So you
So
can use it. You
yeah,
use it, and I think you can use it, and I think you got your answer. But because I am not used yet.
yeah. In that case, what happened? In that case, we get reply from all the server that has been activated. So I just want to know there will be effect on the project or not.
No, no, no.
So
He is not anything. If you give if you not give any like changes your code or project, then he is not harm your project or code.
okay. And about the rules, there were two rules. One for was the user, and another was for project. Okay.
Project. Yeah.
So is it possible that sometimes user rule may be overridden by the project rules?
Yeah, yeah. You can go to set your rule. Okay. In the last line, you just suggest that you suppose you say it is only for user or it is only for the project. So then whenever you use, then whenever you use for the like you want to use for the user like, in the prompt section you just mention in the prompt section you mention that please in that purpose you use that user name at the date and go to that. I'm just showing you.
Okay. Acha, okay. Apart from that one, I want to know what is the main difference between MCP server and API. That I want.
Yeah, right.
Main difference between yeah, MCP servers and between the API that we are a REST API and MCP server. Apart from the development, I want to know.
MCP server is basically the connect with your other like other connected platform. And suppose you have some data. Okay, suppose your manager is sending something. Okay, and you want to you don't want to copy that one. And then you can connect with the MCP server and then partially I know the Slack, whatever message you have in the Slack or any other org, he can know. So then he can face that data automatically. the API and what you have to tell you, like API, right?
Yeah.
So API is, I don't think so. Yeah, API is like you connect the API other platform, right? Salesforce to other one, right? So without API, you don't connect with your Salesforce connect Salesforce and the other one. So then API using for that purpose.
Because many projects API is getting replaced by MCP server. That's why I asked this question.
Yeah, I haven't used yet. So you just go ahead for, you can use for the AI and you can tell you the AI is able to do or not.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Anything?
Yeah, Rakesh, this is Prasad. So maybe I missed initial part. The tool you are using is a separate tool, or is it the VS Code and you integrated the or install the cursor AI?
No. It is a separate tool, Cursor AI. You just download, go to like write a Google like Cursor, download Cursor AI. You can provide your link, you can download it. It is, but Cursor AI is a, like looking like a VS Code. So we are just they are like creating the top of the Cursor AI, like add the AI brain on the top of the Cursor, like in the VS Code.
Okay.
Yes. VS Code is another. It's a different.
Okay. Okay. And is there any extension available for the VS Code that of the
No,
cursor AI that?
same thing. Whatever extension you have to download in your VS Code, like Apex CLI, right? Salesforce CLI, Salesforce extension packages. Right? We have to download whenever we have like
So it
start
is
your.
available, right? In
Yeah,
VS
it is
Code.
available. Same thing. And
Okay.
if you go to here, there is same marketing. Go to here, share my screen is visible, right?
Yes.
Go to here. If you see that, same way, just
Okay.
install it. Okay. And also you just source or also connect it. If you fetch your like previous Apex classes or
Which is the particular extension for the cursor AI here?
yes, yeah, I have connected it to that or that all data is coming here.
Okay, one more question. Can we connect our custom LLM with cursor?
I don't know about that because I'm not using it. You can use it. I think you got a result and can get your result after using it. But I'm not using it. But like I'm also starting like using that the cursor here newly. So that you also go through the document. There have certain documents. Okay, the cursor AI in cursor AI server. So you just go ahead the document, read that document. I think you got your answer from it.
Okay.
I suggest you go ahead and try it for free version, so you know better. But it is a helpful. Suppose we are like we are a 5 team member. Okay, so in the 5 team member, there are some like, uh, one member is something like suppose something some 5 or 6 validation. Do some validation. Some members are doing some flow. So you can just prompt only one prompt. They can do one way. Like they are doing, like Cursor is doing like handling yourself, like ourselves. Just that the perspective. What is your like aim? Like what is your how you like move your cursor AI to your own way. Whatever way you are controlling the AI work. But something like there, so we have already know. So to go ahead first, and you can do your like can do and you can practice it for yourself. So you and like, more answer for the question. Okay. And anyone in question?
Rakesh,
Hmm.
uh, I have a question like how much complexity it can handle because 1 month ago I have tried this Cursor AI, but not in my VS Code. They have their web version.
Actual web version. Because in a web version you haven't connect. I don't think so. You connect your own, right?
No.
So then they're handling like it is not easy. When he know your custom metadata or everything, so then it is handling easy because he know about your project. So it is easy at that time. And you can also like 1,000 number of line of code, like 1,000 or 10,000 number of code he can handle easy. Because there have some, I'm sharing my screen. These are like there have some engine, powerful engine. Yeah, if you see, there are some powerful engine. If suppose GPT-5.4 is not like not working or not given the best version, then he can use the Sonnet. If it is failed, then you use that way. Like there are some powerful engine here.
Cursor will automatically change.
Automatically change, yes. Automatically change. The best way he can change and best answer can give you.
Okay, Rakesh, to try.
Yes. Yeah. Anyone? So if hello. Yeah.
Can we deploy directly from one or to another using cursor?
Mm-hmm.
Can we deploy from one or to another using cursor directly or?
Yes. No, suppose you have a two all, okay, sandbox or then you don't deploy like you can't deploy your uh, code in sandbox, right? Whenever you connect your sandbox in that project, then you can deploy this. You can easily deploy it. You got right, Ankit?
Yes, got it.
Yeah. So if anyone has any question or not. I don't think so. We have anyone question. So Ritabroto can start the recording.